Hola clase. So what we're doing now is we're going to review that number 5 through 13, which you had for homework for today. So have your sheet ready and just review your answers that I'm going to give you now. So just let's look at number 5. So for 5, we have the house was bought in 1998. That should have been la casa fue comprada, because usually buying things is going to be like a single past action. So that's why we're using ser. Don't forget fui, fuiste, fue, fuimos, fuisteis, and fueron. So it would be la casa fue comprada. And since comprada is your past participle, it's agreeing with casa. It's feminine and singular, so that's why it's comprada. And then in mil, if you wrote 1998, you probably did. Write it out just so you're still practicing your numbers. 998. So that's the answer for that. Para número 6, the stores are not open. We would say las tiendas no. And to be open is temporary, so we are going to use estar there. You're going to use it in the present tense. So it should have been no están abiertas. Abierto is one of our to verbs. It's one of the irregular past participles. So abierto is going to become abiertas because it's agreeing with tiendas. So remember, your past participles have to agree in number and gender when they're used as adjectives with the noun. It was said by my friend. Again, since it was said once, we're going to use ser in the past. So we're going to say fue dicho. So this here is one of our cho verbs por mi amiga or amigo. If you have a question why it's por, we can talk about that when I get back. Ocho, the food was prepared quickly. La comida fue. And preparar is to prepare, so we're going to change it to preparada. And anytime you want to say li in Spanish, you can add mente. So we have rápido, which becomes rápidamente. Usually we change that O to an A, and then we add mente to be li. Las obras de arte fueron, and then we want to say, so basically the works of art were made in a week, we're trying to say. And since obras de arte is feminine and plural, we would say hechas. Me gustan las papas. And you guys have talked about papas fritas probably for years studying Spanish. So papas is feminine and plural, so we're going to say papas fritas. Las ovejas están, and we're using another one of our to verbs is cubrir, which is to cover. It becomes cubierto. It's one of the irregulars. So it would be cubiertas because it's ovejas. Los mamíferos también están. And then we're going to say cubiertos de pelo, so covered in hair. Muchas deudas fueron, so many debts were paid. So we're going to make that agree with deudas. So it should have been pagadas in 2020. El tiburón tiene dientes. And then we talked about this before. When you did your definitions, it would be afilados because that's like to be sharp. So dientes is masculine plural. It should have been afilados.